Welcome back to the 5th chapter of an LP series on the only gaming franchise in the world someone could conceivably call himself a fan of despite not having played it since 1999. Yeah, as you might expect, I have a story on that, but I'm gonna keep it for later since I don't think I'll have time for that. I honestly didn't expect to make a video, in fact, because today is supposed to be the release date of Pokémon Rumble 2. Unfortunately, there isn't a single copy in town today, so I'm left waiting for a little while longer. And, by the way, we're coming up on that, annoying trash can puzzle. Some people, clearly misunderstood what I said about this puzzle and thought I said it was hard. I never said it was hard, just that it was annoying. However, there is a way to make it slightly less painful, and yeah, as I said earlier, this is a real speedrun killer. I think the single segment run on Speed Demo's archive spent like 4 or 5 minutes just on that puzzle alone, just to give you an idea. And it's just finding 2 switches and flicking them. How complicated can it be? Well, it's about as complicated as you can get from such a simple concept. So I'm going to show you guys a decent way to get it done and over with as quickly as possible. First, you want to start by looking at the 4 corners. If there's one switch in there, then you have a 50-50 shot at getting it right. And there's nothing in the corners, so you want to go on the sides now. And since there are no switches in the corners, then it's very easy to figure out which one it is. And from there, you just keep doing that, going to the sides, and oh, I found the first one! And since it's not to the left and it's not to the right, then it has to be down. So, I hope I'm right at least, else it would really suck. There we go. It would have really sucked if the game kept changing the rules on me, but there we go. It was that easy. It was it faster than my run of Bongo Bongo? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna have to check that. Anyway, Lieutenant Surge, the first gym leader we're gonna fight in Kanto. And I'm bringing a level 54 Pupitar with me, and in the end I did buy another PP up at the Pokémon, so now I have 8 PP for Stone Ash. Not that it really matters, because for this fight, you just want to spam, 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 spam the hell out of Earthquake. He's starting with Raichu, which used to be his ace in the originals. It was even his only one in Yellow, and I believe the anime as well. And of course, we're gonna play that game again. I hope it doesn't do like it did in the Dream World yesterday, and I got the Pleasant Forest 5 times in a row. No, there we go. Okay, so this should be the one-hit KO, but yeah, I got to the Pleasant Forest 5 times in a row! I'm just trying to get to the Spooky Manor! God damn it, how hard can it possibly be? I haven't seen that place for days! It's so much that I'm wondering if it's still up. Anyway, up next is Magneton, not the fastest Pokemon around. It should be able to outspeed, there we go, and if it survives that, because, I don't know if it's a Magnet Pull or a sturdy Magneton, but if it's sturdy, it's still 1 generation too early. Anyway, Magneton goes down, so we got an Electrode up next. He's got 2 of them, by the way. Okay, I'm not gonna outspeed. I'm not entertaining any delusions that I might be outspeeding an Electrode with a Pupitar with only a 7-level advantage. Nonetheless, I managed to hit through the double team, which is good because, as I said, I didn't want my rotten luck with the Dream World areas to carry over to this LP. So that's 3 down, 2 more to go. Up next, Electabuzz, which I believe is his ace. Is it? Yeah, it is his ace. So, Light Screen? Really? You're gonna do Light Screen against a physical attacker that's raping your entire team? Oh, wow. Really bad AI. It's not as bad as some of the stuff you guys told me, but still. Light Screen in the face of the Pupitar. Oh, no! It's weakening absolutely nothing. And Pupitar hits level 55. Perfect timing. One more electrode. If I can land a hit on it, and believe me, I'm gonna have trouble with that because it's gonna do double team. Will it? Yeah, of course, because I'm shutting down their entire electric arsenal, which means that, of course, they have to resort to their other moves in order to do anything, and those double teams aren't going to be enough. I missed one against his Raichu, but it didn't really matter, because here we go! My first gym conquest in Kanto in this LP, and Pupitar should be evolving right after this fight with perfect freaking timing! I mean, seriously, it couldn't be any more perfect. I was immune to all his electric offense right off the bat, and now it evolves into Tyranitar once I no longer really need that immunity. Well, it could always come in handy, but I think we might see Tyranitar next gym as well, because both Raikou and Gengar can hit Psychics for super effective damage, but Raikou has no stab, and Gengar can be struck back with super effective stab hits as well. So, what TM are we gonna get? I think, yeah, it's Suck Wave. Rather useful against double team users, but it's banned competitively, and if you encounter them in-game, you just have to try and overpower them when they don't get so lucky. So, now that this is done, I'm gonna have a Tyranitar bench for a little while, because it's got this huge level advantage. Instead, I'm gonna let the others catch up for the time being. And no, just no. You have no right to wear sunglasses and make bad puns, because this was beyond bad. Anyway, as Lieutenant Surge suggested to us, we are going to head north to Saffron City, since we cannot head east through the Dictator's Cave for the time being. Yeah, you knew I was going to mention it at one point, so instead, screw the Dictator's Cave. We're going to head to the home of the Draught Train, Saffron City. So, on the way there, there was something that I wanted to bring up just because. On Meme Base the other day, there was a picture of a plate of cookies, and the cookies were designed after Pokemon, and these were really, really well done cookies. You had the likes of Tyranitar, Litwick, Munna, Buneary, Stunfisk, Solosis, Yamask, stuff like that. And as I said, those were really well done. They weren't just silhouettes of the Pokemon. There was an astonishing amount of detail on them. For example, the flowers on Munna were a different color than the rest of its body and stuff like that. And these were truly amazing looking cookies. The kind of cookies that you don't want to eat because they look so good. And but the really sickening part was the comments this got. Instead of getting praise for being able to make such awesome looking cookies, because let's face it, I can't do it, and you probably can't do it either. But yeah, as I said, not much in the way of positive comments, because you probably got an idea by judging by the list of Pokemon that I just gave you. But there was only one Pokemon from the first 3 generations that was represented, and it was Tyranitar. And I swear every freaking... Okay, a double battle. I'm going to pull back Gengar here, since it's already level 50. I'm going to send up Raikou instead. But yeah, every single comment, well, not every single one, but most of them were just drivel about how the new Pokemon really suck ass, and you're a complete idiot if you like anything that's beyond Mew in the Pokédex, and, you know, stuff you've come to expect from these idiots. Of course, I'm probably preaching to the choir right now, considering that, you know, I've made fun of these nostalgia fanboys so many times that I probably don't have many of them left in my audience. And wow, Such an idiot. Why did I use an arrow blast against a Minun? I was probably so frustrated that... Ow! Thunder? This is gonna hurt! Well, maybe not because it's still just a plusle, or rather, yeah, actually, it's really hurt. It took off like half of my HP. Wow, why am I getting my butt kicked by a plusle when I just got through a battle against Lieutenant Surge that was more one-sided than a Mobius strip? So, yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to take down this Minun with an extra sensory, else if it has Thunder as well, I might be in trouble, though Minun is the more defensive one of the two, so maybe... Okay, yeah, I'm going to get through it just fine. I was worried for a second that I might lose a Lugia to a Plusle and a Minun. But I guess this is yet another sign that I really need to get some EVs on this thing and fast. Of course, it's going to be easier because of the Pokerus, but still. But just back to what I was mentioning, it really tells a lot about the so-called fan base when you see something as awesome as that plate of cookies, and everything that person gets is insults for actually having decent enough taste to like at least all generations equally instead of just focusing on the first one like just about everyone else seems to do. By the way, when it comes to recent news, something that I haven't talked about in these videos yet, there is a second Global Link musical that has been released on the Global Link. It's the Pokemon Carnival. If you're interested, the password is NP Musical. And you can't have this one and the Muna musical that has nothing to do with Muna at the same time. And oh yeah, this tunnel, you can only access it once the problems at the power plant are solved. We're going to get into these as we get closer to Lavender, though I guess we're in Saffron now, and the magnet train isn't working because the power plant is offline. But, yeah, it's not getting any electricity because there's something wrong with the power plant. So, yeah, because of the power plant not working, the magnet train isn't working either, and the radio station in Kanto isn't broadcasting anything either. But yeah, as I said, you can't have both Global Link musicals at the same time. You have to choose, though if I had to choose, and let's make something perfectly clear. Musicals suck ass, but this new one actually has sort of an interesting theme. It's a remix of the Pokemon Center theme, so it's actually pretty cool if you just want to listen to the music. But otherwise, yeah, you're probably not really interested either way. So, what are Johto's Pokemon Centers like? Yeah, they're the same as the ones in Kanto, though in Gold, Silver, Crystal, the Japanese versions only, by the way. The one in Goldenrod was sort of different. If you watch Delicious Cinnamon, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You can zip back home. No, I can't! The magnet train isn't working! Everyone else is talking about it, and you're still not aware. And this is Super Uncle's house! Speaking of Delicious Cinnamon, this guy is going to give me the TM4 Psychic, which I'm going to give to Lugia right now. Now I know I'm gonna get scolded by you guys because I'm lowering my PP on my Psychic move by 20, but I still think that the extra power is going to be more useful. I mean, I have 5 team members right now, so if I run out of PP on Psychic, the others can cover. And, whoa! Wait a minute, Lapras can learn Psychic? How come I didn't know that? Well, once I get to a Celadon, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy another one of these TMs and give it to Lapras to get rid of Body Slam once and for all. Yeah, I caught this Lapras almost 50 videos ago, I think, and I expressed my intention of getting rid of Body Slam first chance I got, and I'm in part 76 and I still have it, though not for too long since now I know what I'm going to do with it. Anyway, we're almost out of time, so next time we're going to visit the rest of Saffron City, including the Sylph Tower. So see you next time!